Another day, another story. I was killed on the cruiser Moskva. Before becoming a cab driver, Sergei worked in the police. Before that, from 1991 to 1993, he served in the Navy in Sevastopol on the very cruiser Moskva, which was sunk by the Ukrainian military. They taught me how to live there. They just killed me there. I washed my blood, the man resented. His position was technical. He was among those who took care of the auxiliary boilers on the ship and suffered constant beatings by sailors. There were 3 Russian checkpoints in Kherson during the occupation, in Antonovka, at the Ovdonok market, and the worst one on the island, Korabel district, says Sergei. At the latter, cars were constantly standing in line for hours at a time, checking everything down to the messengers and social networks on their phones, wondering why someone did not have their own page in contact. Sergei's car had a worn yellow and blue flag on it, which he drove with before the occupation began, and then he kept hiding it from the Russians. Locals used to warn each other via messenger when the Russian military came to the area with searchers, and could hide the flag if necessary. I caught Sergei's car by chance on the way to the cemetery. He willingly drives me around the city, showing me the TV tower destroyed by the Russians on the eve of their departure, the houses partially destroyed by Ukrainian shelling, the consequence of the hunt for traitors. In the Play Hotel by Ribas was destroyed Alexei Shurevko, a former Party of Regions deputy who later became a United Russia deputy and returned to Kherson in the occupation administration. In another damaged house was the office of collaborator Kirill Stremelsov. Sergei is glad that there was no severe destruction in Kherson, although after 8 months of occupation the city was on the verge of survival. Somehow it happened that we just survived, says the driver, and a little later adds, such unity and friendship we didn't have before the war. Everyone wanted to do something over the other's head. Now, on the contrary, the rest of us have somehow become more or less united. At the end of the trip, the man refuses to take money for the driver's services. We waited a long time for you, we waited. Now we owe you our release. When I saw the flag of Ukraine on November 11th, my tears flowed with joy. But Kherson was liberated not by journalists, but by the military. Thanks for watching.